On direct examination, Trooper Paul was already a really nervous witness.
The vehicle accelerated at a high rate of speed before she struck the pedestrian John O'Keefe on the roadway and subsequently left him at the scene.
Now, specifically with reference to this case, what, if any, analysis did you conduct with regard to kinematics?
Yes, I did a kinematics analysis in my report. Kinematics deals with the aspect of motion. So in this particular case, I kind of labeled it as it's a forward projection crash with a side swipe. And in this situation where he gets more struck through the side of the vehicle on the taillight area, that it projected him to forward and to the left due to this more of a side swipe manner. And his back could have struck the ground. I noted at the scene that there was asphalt curbing, which could have, somewhere he could have struck his head in there, or somewhere along any of the pavement would have caused damage.
And then it was Alan Jackson's turn. Then the cross-examination of Trooper Paul was, I think, pretty devastating for the state. It was tough to watch.
Do you hold any degrees in the scientific discipline of mathematics?
I do not.
Do you hold any degrees in the scientific discipline of physics?
I do not.
How about in kinematics?
No.
The highest degree that you do hold, sir?
I have an associate's degree.
In what?
Administration of justice.
Alan Jackson just made Trooper Paul seem like an inexperienced, barely accident reconstructionist who maybe didn't even understand his own data.
In my report, I can't say that is definitively where the pedestrian struck.
Cannot say.
Definitively, yes.
Okay, so you're gonna have to slow down and speak up, okay?
Okay.
You said you cannot say definitively that that resulted in a pedestrian strike.
That data point within the tech stream data is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That specific points, that time frame.
Is there any evidence whatsoever that he landed and rolled?
And there was no evidence that he landed or rolled.
Based on your expert opinion, you believe that he was projected through the air to his final rest place.
That's not what I was saying.
But you said there's no evidence that he rolled.
And there's no evidence that he flew through the air either.
Exactly. Right? Exactly.
Objection.
Sustained.
Trooper Paul presented a theory about John O'Keefe possibly getting hit by the car in the arm, sending him projected backwards, where he then lands on the back of his head on a frozen ground, causing many of his head injuries.
I've been dying to know this for 2.5 years, is what was the point of impact on John's body? Was it the back of the head? No, he fell back and hit his head. Well, all right, so did he get hit in the head by the car? But how?
No injuries on the shoulder, no injuries on the torso, no injuries on the ribs, no injuries on the back, correct? Is that right?
Yes.
So your theory is he got hit on the arm, took the brunt of the force from the taillight on the arm, stayed with the vehicle long enough for the taillight to explode, basically, to shatter. Then these striations get on his arm, abrasions. Does a pirouette, a spin, counterclockwise, and flies 30 feet in the air to his point of rest.
Yeah, it happened probably a little faster than that, though.
Actually said he hit his head on the curb.
I said that's one of the possibilities of when you look at the roadway, as he gets spun around kind of clockwise, it's a possibility that the curb is there.
All right, jurors will take the morning recess.